Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today's latest transfer headline is Leicester preparing late transfer bid for Arsenal star Ainsley Maitland-Niles. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are planning a late bid to rival Southampton and West Brom for the loan signing of Arsenal's Ainsley Maitland-Niles, according to reports. The 23-year-old, who said his goodbyes to teammates at the London Colney training ground on Friday, is keen to secure more game time after making just 5 starts for Mikel Arteta's side this season. West Brom and Southampton were the sides Maitland-Niles was deciding between earlier this week, and the player's desire to secure a midfield role could prove decisive. But now, according to The Athletic, Leicester are also keen to do a loan deal with the Gunners, but are only the side of the trio potentially willing to include a purchase option for the summer. And the report adds the King Power Stadium would be the versatile midfielder's preferred destination if he is to depart the Emirates Stadium before the transfer window closes on Monday. Injuries to Dennis Pratt and Wilfred Ndidi and Hamza Chowdhury potentially leaving could leave Brendan Rodgers' men light in midfield. And while Maitland-Niles is said to be an option, the same outlet adds it is unclear if their pursuit is currently active, with no talks having taken place between the clubs. Some reports have suggested Newcastle, who are trying to convince Arsenal to loan them Joe Willock for the rest of the season, have also inquired about the fellows Gunners Academy graduate. Maitland-Niles is desperate to remain a regular member of Gareth Southgate's England squad ahead of the rearranged Euros this summer, having made his international bow in September against Denmark. His versatility has seen him more often than not deployed as a fullback or wingback at Arsenal and with England, but is now keen to get an extended run in the middle of midfield. Any deal with Southampton may entail Ryan Bertrand going in the opposite direction as left-back cover for Kieran Tierney, with the 31-year-old having just 6 months left on his deal at St Mary's. Sam Allardyce, meanwhile, would be able to offer the Arsenal man a role in central midfield at the Hawthorns. Maitland-Niles will have 2 years left on his contract at Arsenal in the summer, having turned down an approach from Wolves in the last transfer window, while Atletico Madrid were also linked. So this is the latest transfer headline suggesting Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and it looks like Leicester are ready to make a late bid to rival Southampton and West Brom in the race to sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles. In terms of these reports and headlines, we can state that Ainsley Maitland-Niles has said his goodbyes to his Arsenal teammates on Friday, and also West Brom and Southampton were the sides he was deciding between, but due to the latest reports, it suggests that Leicester are planning to make a late bid for Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and Maitland-Niles had just made 5 top-flight starts for Arsenal this season. In terms of my opinion, I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles could be a versatile addition for any squad. He's someone that can play on the left wing back role, the right wing back role, and literally any position you'd ask of a man, and he would take any position. But his desired position is playing in the midfield. That's where he began his career as a youth graduate for Arsenal, and he wants to play in the midfield. And it looks like the likes of Southampton, West Brom, and Leicester City are all trying to sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles, giving him the option and the prediction that he will be playing as a midfielder for their clubs. In terms of Ainsley Maitland-Niles' statistics, he's a very strong holder onto the ball, and he's really strong when it comes to his passing abilities, and at the same time, he's a very strong ball interceptor. However, in terms of his style of play, we really do not know what his style of play is, as he's played on a number of positions, such as he can play on the defensive midfielder left position, he can play on the defender left position, he can play on the defensive midfielder right position, he can play in the defensive midfielder centre position, and he can even play in the defensive right midfield right position. So he has so many positions he can play. He can play as a left wing back, right wing back, right back, and he can even play in the centre defensive midfield option. I think Arteta could have utilised Ainsley Maitland-Niles, and he did give Maitland-Niles a warning, suggesting that if he doesn't start to perform well, then he will be out of the squad. And hopefully this doesn't mean that Leicester City are going to sign Maitland-Niles on a permanent, because I don't want to see Maitland-Niles leave on a permanent transfer. Even maybe a loan fee for me will be something that I want to see Arsenal implement into his contract. And if the likes of Leicester City and the other teams involved want to sign Ainsley Maitland-Niles, put him on a loan deal, see how it works out. If it doesn't work out at the loan deal, I think it's the time and the opportunity to sell Ainsley Maitland-Niles, in my opinion. But make sure you guys leave in the comments, what do you think regarding Ainsley Maitland-Niles? Do you want to see him remain at Arsenal, or do you want to see him be sold, or do you want to see him loaned out? Other than that, guys, make sure you guys stay tuned for the next video. I'm going to be uploading so many videos today, so make sure you guys check out all of those. But make sure you guys remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.